There is something most older men never realize about attraction. And the interesting part is, it has nothing to do with having a perfect body, endless money, or trying to act younger than you really are. In fact, as a man gets older, something else becomes much more powerful. A woman is not only looking at your appearance, she is paying attention to your energy, your confidence, the way you communicate, and most importantly, how you make her feel when she is around you. And today, I'm going to reveal two simple words that can completely change the way women experience your presence. These words are not magic tricks. They are not manipulation. They are powerful because they communicate something rare, emotional maturity. Stay until the end, because the biggest mistake most men make is not the words they use, it's the feeling behind those words. For years, men have been taught the wrong things about attraction. They think they need to impress. They think they need to prove their value. They think they need to chase, constantly seek approval, and convince a woman that they're worth her attention. But confident men understand something completely different. The most attractive quality a man can develop is the ability to make a woman feel comfortable, respected, and emotionally understood. A mature man does not try to become someone else. He knows who he is. He knows what he brings into a relationship, and he knows how to express that without fear. Because confidence is not about speaking louder. Confidence is about being comfortable with who you are. And this is where these two words become powerful. The first words are, I understand. It sounds simple, doesn't it? But most men underestimate the emotional impact of these two words. When a woman shares something with you, many men immediately try to fix the problem. They give advice, they explain, they try to show intelligence. But sometimes, what a person wants most is not a solution. They want to feel heard. When you say, I understand, with genuine attention, you communicate something deeper. You are saying, I am not just waiting for my turn to speak. I am actually listening to you. I respect your feelings. And that creates emotional safety. A woman remembers the person who made her feel understood. Because in a world where many conversations are rushed and distracted, genuine attention becomes rare. Think about the difference. One man says, Don't worry, it's not a big deal. Another man says, I understand why that bothered you. I can see why you felt that way. The second response creates connection. Why? Because he is not fighting her emotions. He is acknowledging them. An emotional connection is built when someone feels accepted, not judged. This does not mean agreeing with everything. It means having the emotional intelligence to understand another person's perspective. And that quality becomes even more attractive as a man gets older, because maturity creates calmness, and calmness creates trust. Now, the second phrase is even more powerful. The second words are, I respect. Many men think attraction is only about compliments. They focus only on appearance. They say things like, You look beautiful. And yes, appreciation of beauty is good. But a mature woman also wants to know something deeper. Does this person see who I am? Does he notice my character? Does he value my thoughts? When a man says, I respect the way you handle challenges, I respect your honesty, I respect your strength, something changes. Because he is not just looking at the outside, he is recognizing the person inside. And that creates a completely different emotional experience. Most people want to be noticed, but very few people feel truly seen. That is why genuine respect is so powerful. It tells a woman, your presence matters, your opinions matter, who you are matters. And a man who can communicate that naturally becomes memorable, not because he is trying to impress, but because he makes another person feel valuable. However, there is one important detail most people miss. These words only work when they are authentic. You cannot say, I understand, while looking at your phone. You cannot say, I respect you, while trying to get something from someone. People can feel the difference between real emotion and empty words. Your tone matters. Your eye contact matters. Your patience matters. The strongest communication happens when your words and your actions match. A confident man does not rush. He listens. He thinks before responding. He gives people his full attention, and that presence is what creates attraction. Another mistake many older men make is believing they have to compete with younger men. They think, maybe I'm too old. Maybe I don't have the same energy. Maybe I can't attract someone anymore. But attraction is not only about age. A younger man may have energy, but an experienced man has something different. He has wisdom. He has emotional control. He has life experience. And when a man combines experience with kindness and confidence, it creates a powerful presence. A woman does not only remember what you said, she remembers how she felt around you. So remember these two powerful phrases: I understand and I respect. Use them when they are real. Use them when you genuinely want to connect. Because the goal is not to control someone's emotions. The goal is to create better communication. The strongest relationships are built by people who make each other feel heard, valued, and appreciated. The world is full of people trying to get attention, but very few people know how to give attention. And that is why emotional maturity is so attractive. A man who listens deeply, a man who communicates clearly, a man who respects others. He stands out without trying. So the next time you are talking with someone you care about, don't focus on saying the perfect thing. Focus on creating a genuine connection, because sometimes the smallest words carry the biggest meaning. I understand. I respect. Two simple phrases, but when they come from a place of confidence and sincerity, they can completely change the way people experience you. If you found this message valuable, remember to like this video and subscribe for more psychology-based insights about confidence, communication, and relationships. Because becoming a better man is not about changing who you are. It is about discovering the power you already have within you.